Come on.
Hey, let's talk, let's walk it out. Let's talk, let's walk it out. Let's talk, walk it out. Let's talk.
Welcome to Talk About It, the Candid Conversation Show with Muriel
and Ruby,
where we discuss topics that are unspoken and taboo in our community. We are so excited to have a candid conversation with Pastor Tariq Price, where we will be discussing his ministry, overcoming obstacles, and entrepreneurship.
Welcome to the show, Pastor Tariq.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me. Thanks
no
for
problem.
having me.
Happy to have you.
Yes.
Thank you.
We know you're busy, and so we appreciate you taking the time out to be with us.
No problem.
We like to always lead and ask the guests to tell us a little bit about their childhood, because we believe your childhood is the foundation of who we become as adults.
All right. Well, my childhood, I was born and raised as a Muslim.
Okay.
Born and raised as a Muslim. Strict.
Uh-oh.
Very strict.
Uh-oh.
Very strict. But I appreciate, the strictness, because it helped me become who I am today. Right. Very disciplined.
Yes.
It was tough. It was tough.
Yeah. How were your parents? I know you said
my
they were
parents
very strict, but
yeah.
A lot of
very
love.
strict.
Did you have some love in the home?
Yeah, more so from my mom.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom. My mom is one of the sweetest ladies that you can ever meet. Powerful,
Yes.
short, but she's
Short.
powerful.
Mm-hmm.
My dad, he was the disciplinary.
Okay.
Disciplinary.
Most homes,
Oh yeah. Dominant. But the entrepreneur side comes from him.
Okay.
Because he's a hard worker. Mm-hmm. So my hard work comes from him. Yeah. He works for General Motors.
Okay.
He got 52 years in, still look good.
Lifer.
Just hit 70, so he's like my best friend now.
You have good genes, though. You know that, right?
Thank you.
You know, we saw your son a little earlier.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
just looks so young. Like, you all look like brothers. So I'm
Thank
sure your
you.
dad probably looks
Oh,
really
my
young.
dad look good.
And I'm sure your mom does as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're beautiful people, man. Beautiful people.
We know you have a story.
Yeah.
You know, we talked to you and we know about your story. And so you were put out of your home at 18 years old?
Yeah, about 18 years old. I was in college.
Okay.
Playing basketball. I was pretty good in high school.
Okay.
Went on, and I had a few Division I looks.
Uh-oh.
But I went off to college. I went to a junior college in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I quit the team, quit school. And only reason was I found out that my oldest daughter was being born.
Uh-oh. Had a little one on the way.
Yeah. So all I knew what to do from my childhood and what my parents taught me was take care of your responsibilities.
Right. Work hard.
So work hard. And it didn't happen that way. So the moment I left college and came home, I received Christ.
Yes.
And yeah. The best thing that ever happened to me.
Okay.
And my daughter at the time was born, about 6 months. And once I received Christ in a Muslim home, I was then kicked out.
Oh, they kicked you out. That's something in the Muslim home you cannot have.
No. It was more so I couldn't listen to the word inside the home.
Okay.
And the
Their
rest
belief
is
their belief.
Yeah,
And that's it.
and that's
Nothing
it.
else.
That's it. It's better now. You know what I mean? Things changed over the years and different things like that. But slept in my car. That's all I had. A 91 Regal.
Oh my goodness.
You'll never forget that.
Never forget that car. Never
So your
forget it.
child was with you?
No.
Your child's mother and-
My child's mother is my wife today.
Okay.
We've been together.
Congratulations.
Thank you. We've been together for 22 years, married for 17.
That is
God is
awesome.
good.
You don't hear that this day and age. And you married your high school sweetheart. We have that in
Different high
common.
schools, but
Yeah.
still
And she
the-
hung in there with you.
And she hung in there with me, yeah. So I went into my grandmother's area, which is the east side of Saginaw.
Okay.
And,
Saginaw.
Saginaw, Michigan. I was
Saginaw,
there.
Michigan. And I slept right in front of the house. And
She wouldn't allow you in.
She would allow me in.
Okay.
My grandmother was powerful. She was a born again woman, woman of God. But the reason I didn't want to actually live, I did live there inside sometimes, but it was drug abuse, you know, from my family, cousins. I didn't want to really, I wasn't raised like that. I was raised around it,
Yes.
but just the prostitution and different
Yes.
things.
Okay.
You know, so I would sleep in my car for some nights with my clothes in my trunk.
In Saginaw, Michigan,
Saginaw,
as cold
Michigan.
as it is.
Yes,
Oh
yes.
my goodness. Well, how long did you do that for?
Probably about a year, yeah. But one thing that I remember my mother telling me, which for that year I didn't think about it, but in a dream, I remember her telling me when times get tough,
Yes.
use what you got.
Yes.
That's true.
And
Yes.
I was like, okay, what does this mean? She said, use what you got. Use your personality.
right.
Use your two hands and different things like that. So I just, you know what? I'm gonna go work. You know, I say it all the time. So I found me a job to start providing for my child.
family.
Yeah, for my family. Yeah.
That is wonderful.
Yes.
So we know hard work pays off.
It
right?
sure does.
Yeah, it does. It
Hard
does.
work pays
It
off.
does.
You have so many different things going on right now. You've got
He has a water company.
water.
He has a
Wait a minute,
clothing
we have to look
line,
at this. Wait a minute.
financial group,
Yeah.
daycare, coffee shop in the name of your
My grandmother, yes, yeah. Yeah, Miss Nancy's coffee shop.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, sweet. And that's in Michigan.
No, that's online. It'll get drop shipped.
Okay.
And we're gonna
okay.
eventually open up a coffee shop here in Florida.
Okay, that would be nice. Now, what's all this buzz about this gym that's coming to Orlando? Wait, not this gym.
Yes.
These gyms.
The gyms.
The gyms.
Well, you know, it's Mayweather Boxing Fitness.
You say what?
Mayweather Boxing Fitness gym.
Mayweather.
Yeah, Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather.
The Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, the Floyd Mayweather.
All right.
Yeah, it's a concept of what they call it, like a circuit training.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's 45-minute workouts, different stations.
I know we do. This COVID
We
week.
be there.
So our first one is going to be in Winter Park.
Winter Park,
Winter
Florida.
Park, Florida.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
not too far from us.
Yep, and then after that, we're going to roll out about 10. So
10?
9 more. So
10
after-
here?
10 in Central Florida.
Oh
Why Central Florida?
My wife and I, for years, we would take the kids. We would always come to Orlando. I got
Right.
friends nearby
Right.
that I would preach at,
Yes.
but we will always make the preaching out of a vacation.
There you go.
Different things like that. But we love the Orlando area. We love Disney, of course.
Of course.
And Universal and everything. But we always had it on our bucket list. So it took COVID to allow us to make it happen, you know?
Yeah.
So
As a black male entrepreneur, can you tell us any obstacles that you have faced?
as a black male
You are a
entrepreneur.
serial entrepreneur. I thought I was doing it, but no, you got me beat.
You know, the island people, and we have so many jobs, and we are just entrepreneurs. But you, on the other hand,
Oh man, it's just the hunger. The
Yes.
hunger. The things I went through made me become who I am right now. I never want my kids
There you
to
go.
face homelessness
There you
or
go.
any.
not what you went through.
No, none of that. So, of course, being a black entrepreneur, you have to work 10 times harder than other cultures.
Absolutely.
You know, I carry a spirit of excellence. I want to do things nice,
Right way.
right, and so I say that.
It's true.
It makes me. I can't speak for everybody
Everyone,
else, but
right.
I like to work hard.
Yes.
Because we get looked at as if we're not gonna do it right,
Right.
or I don't.
Half
Or we're gonna do it half done.
Right.
And I want to set the standard high
there you go. I
for
like that
my
spirit of
culture.
excellence. Spirit of excellence.
I want to set the bar high
Right.
for our culture
Right.
to do it right, like black excellence.
There you go.
Yes.
There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
That's for you.
Yeah.
We want to talk about your ministry too.
Oh yeah,
And you have to talk about your ministry.
The ministry is I started pastoring at 25. I was 25 years old. I got married at 21. Sharice was 20.
What led you there?
My daughter. I wanted to take real good care of her. I wanted
my
to,
goodness.
my daughter changed my life.
Yes.
Even though I went through what I went through, she changed my life. And then I wanted to do better.
Okay.
And I heard a man of God. Matter of fact, his name is Pastor Ron Frierson. He was my first pastor. And he was teaching about faith.
Yes.
And you can have what you say and different things. I'm like, what? and you can be, and God wants you prosperous.
That's
You know,
right.
He wants you to be prospering. He wants you to have the best. I'm like, I don't have any of that. So that caught my attention.
Yes.
And so I would keep going, but I have this Muslim background.
Right.
But I actually got saved in Atlanta. So yeah, I actually got saved at Bishop Eddie Long Church in 2002.
okay.
Yeah, yeah. And Sharice went to a youth conference, and I got saved there.
Right there.
But I still went back home and went to Pastor Ron Fryson's church.
Okay.
And after that, I got hungry. Went to
Yeah.
Bible school.
Right.
Sat under another pastor, Pastor Joseph Rodriguez, right in Bertrand, Michigan.
Okay.
He had a Bible school. Went to that Bible school, stayed hungry. Creflo Dollar ordained us
Isn't that something?
in 2008.
2008. Okay.
We became, and then we started our ministry in my kitchen.
Wow.
In my kitchen, and then at that time I was working for Dow Chemical.
Okay.
So the rest is history.
And your church is in Michigan.
It's in Saginaw, Michigan.
Awesome.
Yeah,
You think
yeah.
you'll have one here?
If you put it on my heart, I'll do it. If you put it on my heart, well,
love that.
he's actually transitioning me to world evangelism.
Okay.
So I'm gonna fly to churches more, and teach there, and then train their leadership, helps ministry, things like
Very
that.
good.
But I'm still gonna have Love City right in Saginaw.
Right in
That's the name of your church, Love City?
Love City.
That's
Love
nice.
City
Yeah.
Church. Yeah.
You
So-
were raised there.
Exactly. You're doing virtual.
Right now we're doing virtual.
Yes, okay.
Yes. I have an assistant pastor that helps. My wife teaches. My wife is powerful.
I see her online. Yeah. Powerful.
Yeah,
Y'all are a
so-
powerful couple.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
What are some of the things that you've encountered, good or bad, with
I-
people in general? And I know we all can really talk about that. We'll all have something to say about that. But you, in your position, what are some of the negative things that you've encountered?
I would say negative. Caring too much is it's a fine line that you can pour into people and wanting it more than what they wanted.
Right.
It dragged me down a lot, and I can't let that happen because my heart is so big. All I want to do is help.
Exactly.
Right.
Come on, you can do it. Da, 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 da. But caring too much is probably what one of the negative things that.
Definitely.
Yeah, we understand that.
We definitely do.
Sometimes you help people so much if they don't believe in themselves.
Exactly.
You can't believe in them more than they believe themselves.
Exactly,
can't
because
wanna
you see the
help-
potential.
Right.
You see the God-given potential. You
Yes.
see what they can do.
Absolutely.
And and you can focus so much on them. You stop focusing on
That's
what
right.
you're supposed to be doing. So I believe catching that balance and letting people go.
Right. You have to. Yeah, you definitely have to.
Pastor, we have had a tumultuous year with COVID, police brutality, social injustice.
Right.
As a pastor, do you feel that we've come to the end of times as it states in the Bible?
I definitely believe so.
Yeah.
But I also believe we are in the end times, most definitely. But I believe this is the greatest time at the
Yes.
same time if we choose to focus on His mission that He has for you.
Absolutely.
So I'm telling a lot of people, use this time to better yourself.
Right.
Use this time to get that relationship with Him, better that relationship with Him, and do exactly what He wants you to do, because this is the greatest time
it.
and
Yes.
season
Yes.
for the believers. You know what I mean? So
That's right.
I wanna say, man, just do it up. Don't be afraid.
Right.
We still have to follow the government guidelines,
course.
washing your hands, masking up,
right.
and doing all
Distance.
social distancing. But this is also the time to work on your dreams and your
Absolutely.
goals and get it done.
I believe that. Yes.
Everything is low right now. So take advantage.
Take advantage of
Take
it right
advantage.
now.
Just jump. That's what I say.
Yeah,
Just
jump. Just jump. Just jump.
How did you overcome some failures? Any failures that you've had? Because we know everything is not just perfect. Everything doesn't just go just right.
Right.
How do you overcome failures?
I say I don't pay attention to the failures. I pay attention to only my goals, only my dreams. I know I don't focus on what's before me or the toughness or whatever. I focus on those dreams that give me the energy, and the courageousness that I need to overcome whatever that thing is trying to block me.
Right.
So I would say I look at failure not an option for me.
Yes.
It's not an option. But persistency and consistency is always the key to breakthrough.
That's right.
So I don't look at failure.
I like that.
If I look at failure, I would say, or hardship, it made me who I am.
You've been through a lot.
I've been through a lot, you know, so I use my pain.
Right.
I use my pain from rejection, from when I was kicked out. You know, I use that pain and I turn it into purpose.
That's right. There you
You
go.
know, I turn my pain into money.
That's right.
You know?
And here we are.
Yeah, exactly.
Here we are.
We have quite a bit in common, I realize. Okay.
What's that?
I lived in Saginaw, Michigan. I married my high school sweetheart.
Okay.
And I'm an international best-selling author.
Wow.
And you have some books that you put out.
Yes.
You're a best-selling author. Can you tell us a little
my
bit?
first one that I came out was Teach Me How to Prosper back in 2012.
Okay.
And that went all the way around the world. I mean, that's before like Facebook was really
Yes,
big,
yeah.
you know, but Teach Me How to Prosper. I want to see people prosper
Yeah.
in their, you know, spirituality. Prosperity for me isn't just money.
Yes.
Okay.
Prosperity for me is having a great marriage, having great friends, money. That's just a piece of the
Right,
pie.
it's a piece.
A great family,
Yeah.
vacationing, you know, dreaming, all that type of stuff, you know. So prosperity is a whole pie to me.
Right.
You know, and that's how I look at it. That's how I paint the picture as a pie, you know.
Yeah, I like that.
So prosperity in that book, Teach Me How to Prosper, that's what it's talking about. You know, having favor,
Yes.
having the money, because the money is the piece to,
So you can do these things.
so you can do these things, you know.
Absolutely.
So I love that book. That book is amazing. And one chapter 7 in that book is staying in your own lane.
That's
Uh-oh.
right. Yes.
If you stay in your
That's
own lane, you
powerful.
can go as fast as you want. You can go as slow as you want. Yeah. So I love that book. That's my favorite
have to
book.
get that book.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay. I'll
I
make
like
sure you get it. I mean, and the second one was Forgiving, Keep It Moving. So in that book, even though what we go through, you know, we have to also forgive people, but then we got to forgive ourselves.
Absolutely.
It's
And then
hard
keep
to
it
forgive
moving.
people, though.
That's the
Yeah.
It's
hardest
so
part.
hard.
It is. It is.
Yes.
It's hard, but it's doable, and you have
It
to
is.
do it by faith.
Yes.
You got to do it by faith.
Yeah, I believe
And that's why we're supposed to be walking in the unconditional love of God by faith, so we can then handle those people by faith, so we can keep it moving. You know what I mean? So forgive and keep it moving. That's one.
nice.
That's a good one too. And the other one is is understanding God's love towards you.
Okay.
So when people start understanding that God loves me, you can get through life and those hardships a little bit failure.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You know, so but He loves everybody. It's not just the Christians. It's
Yes.
not just,
Right, it's
and that's
everyone.
it's everyone.
The
it's the
bums on the
Muslims.
street,
It's
all of them,
everybody.
everyone,
It's
any nationality.
Yes.
Doesn't matter.
Yes.
Any
Yes.
religion.
And when you understand that He loves you just the way you are in your imperfections,
Right.
that takes a lot of pressure off you.
Yes, it
You
does.
know, so. And the other two are understanding the credit game. I just came out with that on Christmas. It's an ebook
For credit.
for
As far
credit.
as-
Yeah, for credit. So my people can understand credit.
There you go.
You know, that's another piece of your
important.
yeah. It's stewardship. It's your credit worthiness.
'Cause
It's
that is
who
your
you
business.
are.
Yes,
yeah,
also,
it's
right?
who you are. Yep. It's part of my business.
Yes.
And my 19-year-old is running that.
Wow.
Yeah. I taught her the credit game, and now she's taking over that business.
That's
So you're
wonderful.
just raising a whole bunch of little entrepreneurs.
Yes,
Just like
yes.
yourself.
That's good.
Yes.
That's
yeah.
good.
It's amazing.
Thank you for that. Because there are a lot of men that are not in their children's lives.
Yes.
That are not feeding their children all this that you are feeding yours.
Yes,
very
thank you.
much for that.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I love my family,
Yes,
and I want
it
them to be
shows.
greater than me. You know, I want them to have
everyone,
more than
yes.
me. Yeah, I want them to be successful. Whatever they want to do, I'm gonna back it.
That's right.
course.
Yeah,
That's
that's
right.
right.
That's
Yeah.
good. Wonderful attitude. I love it. You know, can't just have all of these businesses without having a little break. What do you do on your downtime?
On my downtime, I'm Superman out there, but I'm Clark Kent at home.
Okay. That's something.
And there's nothing wrong with
And
that.
you know,
it's okay.
and that's what I think home should be. You know,
Yes.
home should be a place of peace. So
There you go.
I lay on my wife. I would
Yes.
sit by the pool, read,
relax.
listen to the word,
There you go.
Clear your
study the
mind.
word. Yeah, and we go out a lot. So my wife and I, we go all over, you know,
Good.
just, yeah. I make time for that. Yeah, I make time. So, and having a great team,
That's
they
number
don't get
one, I think.
they don't get recognized. You know, they having a great team is, you know, the
what
number
makes it
one
easy
thing.
for you.
Yeah.
You know, you're in a special relationship though, because you've been together since high school. That is
Yes.
very special.
Thank you.
Yes. Does it
Thank
still
you.
feel the same?
It feel better. It feel better.
It gets
yeah,
better and
Yeah.
better and better.
The reason I say it feel better is because
We've been through so much.
we've been
know.
through so much.
Exactly.
And people don't want to talk about that. You know, we've been to the point where we were, I'm out of here.
Right?
You know,
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah,
you
people
know,
won't
you know.
say that. Yeah, people won't tell you that.
No,
but it's
people
true.
won't tell you that, and that's one thing that I would love to just keep expounding on that because I'm tired of the fakeness.
And there's so many.
Oh my God!
There's so many
I
relationships
want
that are
just be real.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to say long time ago. No, it was last week.
Yes.
You know, it was this morning when you felt like that. You know, so I love to be transparent. It has not been easy.
No, it hasn't.
You know what I mean? You have
It
to
takes work.
fight. It takes work.
It's just like going to work.
Yes,
Yeah,
And it's
yes.
not perfect.
Yeah, we're not perfect.
No.
Yeah, we married two individuals, and I tell people all the time, I don't say you become one over time. So when I marry people, I say that because the day you get married is not the day you become one.
No.
It happens over time.
Yeah.
And we still not one. We still growing
take
to
time.
become that,
Yeah.
you know? So just one thing about marriage though is you gotta submit. And submit means come up under each other's vision.
There you go.
That's
Not
what makes
just
it
for one
fun.
person.
Yeah, that's what makes it fun. Because I had to put Sharice back in school so she can open up the early childhood
Right.
education. That was a time where I wasn't doing anything. I wanted to make sure her dream
Right.
came to
That's nice.
pass, you know. Because I know I can get out there and just do mine, but I wanted to make sure she
Absolutely.
got her
She had
vision
something.
going, you know, and she's in construction. She got another one going, another daycare that's being constructed right now in Michigan.
Okay.
And I'm making sure that get done, you know,
Yes.
because that's her dream. But my vision with hers, I had to find my role.
Of course.
Like, I'm not good with kids.
Yeah.
But she is.
she is.
So my goal is the business side. You know, my goal is to, okay, we're going to expand this. We're
Yes.
going to
Right.
take it all over the world.
That's
You know,
right.
she write the curriculum and she's coming out with a children's book as well.
Oh, that's
Okay.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's
That
my
would be
next
good for
step.
her.
Yeah.
Children's
Okay.
book. I love that. Yes.
I'm waiting on a relationship book from you.
That's right.
A relationship one?
That's
Oh, it's
right.
coming. It's
wait,
coming.
no.
Look, I've been through enough. I've been
know,
through enough.
yes.
Yeah, we've been
You can
through
tell
enough.
us.
Yeah.
You can tell us something.
Yeah. I'm gonna work on that. Because I want to
God's
help
fit.
marriages. We've been through so much, but that's why when you ask that question, it's actually better
Yes. Yeah.
You haven't
Yeah.
grown apart. You've grown together.
together. All that.
People's divorcing over the toilet seat being up, the toothpaste cap being off, the
Because they just
Right.
really don't want to be there.
Right,
That's
right,
why.
right.
But when it's
right.
real, it's real.
That's right.
That's real.
That's right. And we both feel like we have our grandparents' spirit that know how to overcome things, you know,
Yes.
and whatever you went through, you know, you stuck it out.
That's right.
You know.
Don't sweat the small stuff.
Don't sweat the small
That's
stuff.
right. Do you see the cap off the toothpaste?
It's
Just put it
okay.
on.
Yeah, just put it on.
Why you gonna complain?
Right.
We're going to have a candid minute with you through
Okay.
your triumphs, your successes, all your obstacles. What is one piece of advice that you would like to give somebody out there?
Don't give up.
Yes.
I know you hear that all the time,
know.
but mean it.
Yes.
Go after your goals, you know, go after your dreams. Stay consistent. Find that one thing in the moment, that
Yes.
very moment. Work that one thing, master that thing, get it off the ground, and then move to the next. But don't give up.
Yes.
Don't give up. Stay consistent.
Very good
and
advice.
then while you're going after your goals, be happy.
Yes.
Be happy that God gave you that dream
Right.
or the goal or the vision to do whatever it is. You know, you got to be thankful, thankful.
It's true.
And celebrate the small victories along the way.
Totally agree.
Celebrate. I'm always celebrating.
Me too.
like
For the
that.
littlest.
For the
things.
littlest
Yes,
things.
right.
Yeah.
Thankful and grateful.
Thankful we woke up this morning.
That's right. Yeah.
Some didn't.
Some did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Powerful.
Yeah.
We
Thank
just-
you.
You want to close out, Muriel?
Well, I just wanted to. I know you have so many things. We've talked about so much. We have talked about so many things. Is there something that we missed that you have going on, or something that's
Oh, man,
upcoming that
let
we
me
can
see.
talk about before we end the
Let
show?
me see. We talked about the water. The water. Oh yeah, that's another
can we
thing.
get the
That's-
water?
The
How
water.
can how
Oh
can they
my
get the
God.
water?
The water. The water is being launched right now.
Okay.
You know, but COVID kind of
Of
slowed
course.
down, but we're looking at getting it into the gyms.
Okay.
You know, the website is being created right now.
Y'all are
It's
killing
called Shars.
Well,
Shars.
send us. When
Okay.
you have everything, send it to us, and
Okay.
then we'll post it. We'll share it with the viewers.
Okay. Yeah.
We're so proud of you.
Thank you so
Yes.
much.
It's nice to be able to see a black man,
Thank you.
not just a man. I mean, because we're black,
Yeah.
so we're just gonna say, I'm gonna say it like
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
a
yeah.
black man to be number one, a family man,
Yes.
a man of God,
Yes.
Thank you.
and a man that's doing something,
Yes.
Thank you so much.
doing something positive.
There you go.
Thank you so
There
much.
you go. Awesome.
Thank you
I
so much for
appreciate
being
y'all.
here.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Of course.
You're welcome. How can they reach you if they wanted to get in contact?
On Instagram is I am Tariq Price. On Facebook is just Tariq Price. Yeah. And the websites are all on my pages.
Okay. We just want to say thank you, thank you,
Thank
thank you.
you.
And don't think you're going to get out of this, but when the gym is opening up, we're going to have you come back.
It should be spring 2021.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you'll
Well,
be
it's
back.
just a few more months.
Just a few more months.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be back and boost it, and guess what? We'll be there.
We'll be
All right,
there.
all right. I look forward to
That's
seeing
right,
y'all.
that's right. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Thank you all for joining us this evening and for your continued support. Please join us next Tuesday at 6 p.m. for another inspirational story with a guest right here from our community. In closing, entrepreneurship is not for the weak at heart. God doesn't call the qualified, He qualifies the called. There is a quote from Walt Disney that says, "All of our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them." We are real sisters, sharing real stories within our community. We thank you for tuning in to Candid Conversations.
Go. Let's go.
Come on, let's have a candid conversation. Let's talk about it. Just bring it up with